I'm Chelsea. Welcome back. Kind of a cool little thing there. Little like alien light coming through the house. So today I wanted to discuss what an oversoul is from my perspective, from what I've been shown. I've been sort of diving down, spending the last 6 months diving more into soul fractals and what it means to be in soul and the different variations or aspects of our soul. Been talking a lot about soul fractals more recently, more often, and the idea of oversoul comes up quite often, and so I just want to kind of clarify again from my perspective. So how I see the oversoul, we each have an oversoul, and that is the part of our soul, sort of like the highest form or aspect. Not that there's a hierarchy, but I see the oversoul as the part of our soul that is actually birthed from the source womb, if you will. And the oversoul is in charge of our soul contracts. So when we transition and go through the review process of our past life that we just transitioned from, the oversoul is there helping us with the review process, looking at what worked really well as far as soul growth, what didn't, all for the entire benefit and purpose of us growing and expanding as humans, as beings, and as souls. So the oversoul is kind of like the big boss. And the oversoul, for all souls want to do, all they really care about is learning, receiving lessons, and growth. Why source energy itself decided to expand and fragment off into oversouls, so it could experience itself through various lifetimes as well. Instead of just having one incarnation at once and receiving that soul growth all at once, it can and does choose to fragment or fractal off, splinter off into various incarnations that occur all at once, simultaneously, across space and time, across the entire universe. And so I look at it as the tree base, this will be the tree base, is the oversoul, and then the branches of the trees are the soul fractals, the fragments of that soul that are sort of branching off across the universe into different realms, worlds, planets, galaxies, Earth, what have you. And so these are all again happening simultaneously, and the oversoul is sort of keeping track, keeping notes, I guess you could say, and really just learning what it means to be present, expressed in the physical, whatever that physical form may look like or wherever it may take. And so going really quickly into what are soul fractals, those are just the fragments of your oversoul. And so you are a fractal of your own soul here on Earth, and you may have a fractal of your soul that is either currently being expressed in the physical, so currently happening, or in the past, or possibly future. Remember, time's not linear. And so you, as I see it, most of our fractals, at least the ones I've encountered, my own soul fractals, are aware of me, and I'm coming to the awakening part of becoming aware of them. So I have a soul fractal on Sirius, Pleiades, and Andromedan that I know of right now. And those, I kind of see it as like you'll become aware of which ones you're meant to be aware of, either in this moment in time or in this lifetime. Some people will never be aware. That's okay too, but I see it as if you're kind of watching this video, you're probably ready to become aware or reawaken to your various soul fractals. And the cool thing about soul fractals, they're just an aspect of you. They're just an aspect of your own soul. So what I've been doing is sort of receiving guidance and information from them, because they more often are light beings. They reside in a higher dimensional plane, and so they have that sort of cognitive awareness of all, where I'm merely human. I'm just living in this 3-dimensional plane, hopefully on our way to a 5th dimensional existence, who knows. And so what I've done is, you know, if I'm sort of needing more confidence, or like this idea of like struggling with abundance, I'll call on a soul fractal that carries that frequency, that carries that energy, and who wishes to share it with me. And two, if you're interested in calling upon your soul fractals, I always call upon my fractals that are of the light, that are of that are in complete service to unconditional love. We have to recognize, just like we've had past lives on earth where we really weren't serving the greatest or highest good. We might have been, I don't know, murderers or what have you, horrible people in our past lives on earth. We've all been there. It goes without saying that's the same with soul fractals. Not every incarnation you have on earth or throughout the universe is going to be in complete service of light and love. And that's okay. That's part of our Oversoul's growth experience. We are here to encounter light and dark and come into balance with the two. So I always make a command that when I am connecting with soul fractals, that they be of the highest and greatest good, that they completely and utterly are in service of love, and that they are like divine beings. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And if you have any questions, just comment below. Be sure to subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, and I'll see you next time.